Okay, it's raining. I didn't charge my mics. This is the story of the cunt, the original pervert. He was a stalker, a pervert, a crook, a pirate, a slave trader, and a very talented architect, but I don't care about that because fuck you. Got my notes. So, just to preface this video, I'm not citing any sources, I'm not giving you proof. To be honest, I just smoked a joint, hyper fixated on it, and I don't know where I got the information from. If this is just a story I made up, then I guess I'm really smart. Anywho, so Spanish man Fermin Antonio Mundaca. Now this man came to this island, Isla Mujeres, Mexico. This is the Caribbean Ocean, by the way. He came here in 1858 after acquiring himself a decent fortune through the slave trade and architecture and piracy. There's a diva in the background. Hey girl. He came here in 1858. He had a bit of a fortune for himself going from, you know, kidnapping innocent people and selling them in the slave trade, selling them to Cuba. We're very close to Cuba. So he came to this island, kidnapped unsuspecting Mayan people and sold them off to Cuba. That's some dirty money if you ask me. He uses his dirty, filthy, corrupt money to buy 40% of the island. So pretty much half of the island that I'm on right now, this man bought. He just completely bought it. At this point he's like building up some gardens on his half of his island. So he built the like Hacienda Mundaca, which is named after himself. I don't know what Hacienda is, look it up if you care. So he's building his gardens and he names them Vista Alegre. And this translates to cheerful view, which if you ask me isn't cute. I think it's really like exactly what a pervert and a creep and a weird guy would name their gardens, you know what I mean? I think they just, like, it's cheerful view, fuck off. This guy's a cunt. So he's been on the island for a few years, hanging out, building his gardens and all that good stuff, when he meets a woman who is the most beautiful woman of the island, and her nickname is La Trigueña, and this means the brunette. So she is like a really gorgeous, beautiful lady, and you know, everyone wants her. People are coming from all over the world to try and suit her. But this Mundaca cunt, she's 18. She's 18 at this point. And he's 37 years older than her. You do the maths because I can't. Not in my head anyway, and I don't care. I just know she was 18. She's a young, beautiful girl that you know, she's the belle of the ball. But he's trying to get with her. She's like, nah, like you're old as shit. It's like, I don't want to give props to the man, but hear me out. He is so dramatic, obsessive, and yearning, and it's like low-key like Me Too girl. But also, I'm not harassing and stalking 18-year-old girls. I'm running a slave trade. So, in a way, I kind of respect the theatrics of it. I don't respect him, but the theatrics of it is really interesting to me. Like yarning like crazy. He was just so in love with this woman, you know, the most beautiful woman. I've said that a million times, can't express it enough. La Trigueña, the beautiful brunette, long hair, you know, beautiful skin, green eyes, like the most beautiful girl. He's in love. In love. You see any characters in the background? I have my dogs. They're not my dogs, they live on the beach. These are strays and I love them. Hey, fuck Mundaca. Okay, he's obsessed with her, he loves her, all this, all that, everything. She does not give a fuck about this guy. She does not want him back, okay? She rejects him multiple times. He's doing all this extravagant stuff for her in his gardens. You know, he's building her archways, naming things after her, sculpting it. Like, this is for her. Like, he's doing all of this crazy shit because he thinks it's gonna make her love him. Spoiler alert, didn't work because who wants a fucking creep? This man is a pervert and a stalker and a slave trader. Who would want him? And he's old and she's 18. Why would she ever want you, Mundaca? Anyway, so he's building up these beautiful gardens using his architecture knowledge, these extravagant archways, extravagant pathways, benches, water features, everything for her. He's doing this all for his love. She ends up finding an age-appropriate, normal guy that's not a stalker. and she falls in love with him and she marries him, and they're a very happy couple together. But Mundaca does not take this well. He ends up handcrafting a tomb for himself with a skull and crossbones on it for him to be buried in when he dies. I need to check my notes. He's so heartbroken and so upset, and he goes insane, and this is when he then builds the tomb for himself. The tomb is just over there. I'm gonna go and have a look at it. He's being extremely, extremely dramatic. It's what I like to call the great crash out of Firmin Mundaca. The great crash out of Firmin Mundaca. He's upset, he's heartbroken, everything is just fucked for him, you know. He's so sad, he's so sad. With a skull and crossbones on the back to represent his pirate background, which he was very proud of, allegedly. I could have made that up. He was very proud of his, you know, tough background, the way that his reputation. He had a reputation to uphold of being this like scary rich man, tough pirate, everything, you know what I mean? But he's created this tomb for himself to be buried in because he's so sad, he's so heartbroken, life's not worth living. Oh yeah, just remember, he also put a cryptic message on the tombstone. As you were, I am, and as I am, you will be. Sends some dark signals to this poor, beautiful brunette. As I was, you are, and as I am, you will be. Something like that. This fucker ends up leaving the island. He's so heartbroken or something. I don't know why he left the island, but he went to Merida where he died, which is just the best thing he could have done. And that handcrafted cryptic tombstone that he built is sitting empty to this day. He didn't even get buried in there after all that hard work, after all that graft, after all that stalking. He didn't get the girl and he didn't get buried in his tomb. Fuck you, Mundaca. Poor girl. Poor girl. Imagine being stalked and like constantly harassed, and this guy is 37 years older than her, trying to pursue her. What? I would be pissed. I would be so pissed. Yeah, where the gardens is, there's also like a crocodile that lives nearby, and I just can't really be arsed with that. I'm not trying to deal with a fucking crocodile, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that the tombstone is still empty in that cemetery right there, so we're gonna go and have a look. Is it rude if I spit on like empty tombstone? Probably. I don't want to have any like bad juju, so I probably won't. I know, but I might go. Disclaimer, don't fucking fact check me. I could be lying. This could all be lies. That's the story of Firmin Antonio Mundaca, the perverted pirate, slave trading, evil cunt. So he's some evil that's been on this island, that his energy has been where I am today. Such a horrible, evil man. Absolute pervert. And I also wanted to say to La Trevena, Miss Brunette, Miss Baddie, I hope that your life was long, happy and healthy, and that your husband that you did end up with treated you really well, because I think it's really shitty to have like an older guy just like harass you and stalk you for years. So I hope it all worked out for her, to be honest. And now we're going to pick up some rubbish on the beach and then go and have a look at the tombstone. Feel free to call this some investigative journalism. I can't find Mundaca. Hola, ¿dónde está Mundaca? ¿Mundaca? Sí. Sí. Sí, gracias. Fuck, it's Mundaca. Wrong cemetery, so let's go to the right cemetery. I'm coming to get you, Mundaca. Call me crazy, but I don't think there's a cemetery here. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is pretty fucking fucked. It's kind of raining a lot. I'm home. I've charged my phone a little bit. I've had a little snack. So we're gonna go back out into the field, and it's like a 15-20 minute bike ride away. And it says it closes at 5. It's 10 to 5, but I don't believe that. But let's go find Mundaca! Yeah! We have arrived at the cemetery. Oh my god! So what I am standing in front of, this is Antonio. What's his name? Firmin Antonio Mundaca. This is his empty tombstone because he fucked off and died. There it is. The skull and crossbones. Right, mate. I guess you're not here, are you? It's definitely. I don't really like that people are leaving him stuff. But I guess, like, who am I to judge? I'm here to berate him personally. But I don't understand. He built this before he died. Obviously, he built the whole thing and he put it here ready for him to be dead. Do you think it opened up previously? How would you get Mundaca inside the tombstone? That's something that I don't really know. But now I'm here, I'm like, what do I do? Oh, there's the tombstone. I feel sorry for all the good people like around here that have to be sharing space with this. I found the tombstone. Yeah, this is it, everyone. It's a phrase, isn't it? As I am, you will, as you were, I am, and as I am, you will be, or something. Okay, now I'm just here. This was a terrible person. He sucked. He really, really sucked. Yeah. I don't think his spirit would be here. I don't know. Are you here? You know what, I don't want to like sit on there and get comfy because it's pissing me off. Fuck. The skull and crossbones is pretty fucking sick. But I don't know, man. Tombstone. Okay, I'm gonna go home. Thank you for joining me on this journey of investigative journalism. Hope you've enjoyed it. We found Mundaca's tomb, so that's really cool. Thank you. We did it. We found it. I'm gonna go home.